Good evening, 47. Your target is Alexius Lascaridis, known as the Drop. The nickname has shifted in meaning over time. He initially established himself in the techno scene as a DJ, but realized it would be easier and more lucrative to exploit his connections as a drug kingpin instead. His empire of music venues has become inextricable from his trafficking network. Both arose almost overnight, thanks to his appetite for violence. Lascaridis' methods are nearly too brutal to recount in full. Bloody suitcases, limbs washing up on riverbanks, and I shall leave it at that. Our client is a successful DJ who's understandably nervous about Lascaridis' expansion. They want to preserve their music scene just as much as they want to avoid ending up under the man's thumb. Fortunately, Lascaridis currently has his sights set on a familiar property in Berlin. Good luck.
It's lucky, isn't it? He just happens to be looking at somewhere we've already been and wiped out a bunch of ICA agents. How convenient! Right. So, yeah, Seeker is the pickup. Coin and lockpick are what we take in. Usual warning. Let's go. Let's do this. As always, if you're watching this on YouTube and you can hear me talking, this is the uncut version.
And welcome to Berlin. Tonight, you shouldn't have any trouble locating your target. He's keeping to the upper level of the club and doing very little to fly under anyone's radar. I haven't found any record of them crossing paths before, but I wonder if he's trying to bait the club's owner out of the back room for a meeting. Best of luck, Agent.
So I just realised, for a short on EBEZA Plays Games recently, I have very much turned everything off. Can I just turn everything back on in one go? Still to defaults. There you go. And then turn the Silent Assassin HUD on. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Minimap on. Lovely. Okay, right, I have a HUD again now. So first things first, I need my items. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, it will be uncut. Sorry, Diana interrupted my trailer thought introducing me to the level. So there's going to be no content cut out of this, no failed attempts, no nothing. If you can hear my voice. If you can't, I'm not talking to you. But if you've watched a video of this where you can't hear me talking, that is literally just a successful run. So, yeah. Right, where are these toilets?
This should keep you going.
Thanks. You're a sweetheart.
Is he trespassing? Crazy.
Even overheard one of the bouncers
Okay, well,
calling
don't
me
mind me,
a
lads.
liar.
I was never here.
Well, you got the best here.
I have no idea where I even am.
Okay, potential idea. You know, like, I don't even know if it's, like, okay with copyright or anything, but, an idea is to simply have, you know, like on EBEZAsimsgames, I do like Pokémon music for an hour. Just this music for an hour. Just stand here and listen. So it says he's on the upper floors. Just wandering around.
Sometimes I think
Thank you.
That is Alexius
Oh,
Lascaridis.
who is?
He should be here with one of his bodyguards, so be careful.
What? Oh, that guy. Is this my guy? Hello? Yeah, this is him. Hello. Excuse me. Okay, it's going to be interesting getting a shot on him with my Seeker. But I reckon that's probably the way to go.
Yep, he's still up there. His Hirschmuller still refuses to see him. Got it. Hopefully he'll get sick of waiting.
So he doesn't eat or drink anything. Because that's my other thought, is to, you know, sneak on in there and poison the thing he eats or drinks. Alright, let's see what he does. But I've got to find a spot that's relatively inconspicuous.
Now these side spaces and walkways are all very interesting. Lots of room for cleaning up.
I see what you mean.
Things are definitely going to change around here.
Excuse me. Right, so I could potentially go down the back there. Try and fire a shot across unnoticed. But let's see where else he goes.
Looking good today, sir.
Thank you.
Go find a connection for me. I could use a taste.
Got it, boss.
Lascaridis seems to treat his bodyguard like a bagman. You might be able to use that to get close.
Wait, so is his bodyguard going away?
My kingdom for a vodka martini.
He just didn't listen to him.
Martini from a water bar. If you can find a bottle of vodka, I'm sure the target would appreciate a little concierge bartending.
Didn't you retire?
Okay, so it's presenting us with opportunities. Fair enough. But we're trying to suit own at this, and they both sound like they need disguises. The interesting thing is he was like, I need some drugs to his bodyguard. I mean, he didn't say it like that, but you know, I'm not cool, so I would just say it like that.
I might take back what I said about Hirschmuller. He could be getting so much more out of this crowd.
Undoubtedly.
I just need to get the owner out of the way.
Yeah. Anyway, he basically just told his bodyguard to go and get him some drugs, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm on it," and then just didn't. Just absolutely didn't bother.
Looking good, man.
Acoustics are
Looking
better
good.
than I would have expected from a concrete slab ship.
So I think my first vantage point to try and shoot him from is actually behind the juice bar. If I can get a shot off. From somewhere like this. But obviously, yeah, if she's facing this way at the time, she's gonna see me.
It's fine. People are always so over the top with
Hello?
regulations for these kind of things. It's not going to be a problem.
I just think it looks a little dodgy. But fine, it'll be your ass.
Big
Something goes wrong.
update message in the middle of my OBS.
Events
What the
like
hell?
this, when you were pulling curtains
Not
up,
even for OBS, for a different program.
a lot of experience with setups like this. My failure rate is basically nil. If I say it'll be fine, it'll be fine.
Well, worst case scenario, people probably won't even be sober enough to notice that anything's wrong.
No, worst case scenario, it'll electrocute everyone nearby. But as long as you're not too close to the tree.
Okay, there he is going past. I see in the distance.
Cool. That's incredibly reassuring. I'll make sure the lawyers have your number.
Don't worry, I've got a tried and true backup in place.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's all crossing your fingers.
Okay, right. So I'm gonna have to aim quite high because there's actually a dip on the darts, and I forgot that at first.
Good evening, 47.
Good evening.
And welcome to Berlin.
Head on in,
Tonight,
but keep
you
left.
shouldn't have any
Around
trouble
left.
locating your target. He's keeping to the upper level of the club and doing very little to fly under anyone's radar. I haven't found any record of them crossing paths before, but I wonder if he's trying to bait the club's owner out of the back room for a meeting. Best of luck, Agent.
So that's another hint, I think, where I can get another disguise. There's Hirschmuller and invite him for a meeting. I don't know, but we don't do disguises here. It's too easy.
Wow.
Move.
This should keep you going.
Thanks. You're a sweetheart. I'm just so exhausted.
That's what I'm here for. Even overheard one of the bouncers calling me the house.
Well,
Okay. So let's get ourselves in position and see where it's going to be a good place to shoot him from. I noticed no one noticed me shoot, which is a good sign. I said no one noticed me shoot, which is a good sign. Right, where's he up to on his route at the moment?
That
Ah.
looks a little precarious.
He's coming round here.
What, the tree? It's fine. People are always so over the top with regulations for these kind of things. It's not going to be a problem.
I just think it looks a little dodgy.
That is Alexius
Fine. It'll be your
Lascaridis.
ass if something
He
goes
should be
wrong.
here with one of his
I
bodyguards,
was
so
reading events
be
like this
careful.
when you were pulling curtains for your high school drama club. I have a lot of experience with setups like this, and my failure rate is basically nil. If I say it'll be fine, it'll be fine.
Well, worst case scenario, people probably won't even be so.
If I just clear these two, it makes my life a lot easier.
And a piece of gum right there. And
Because I didn't let him fix the
oh, this looks bad.
fuse box before I hit him.
I can't fix. Just put
It
this
brought her as well, which is
in,
accidental, but very fun.
goes here. And that's off.
Get in the bin. Right, so I think my best shot is just going to be from here. Yeah, so that's him at the moment. I wonder if I could possibly pop him from behind the Jeep. You know what? All these long-range shots with Seekers aren't necessary because I've just cleared myself out a short-range shot. So as long as this works out nicely... then yeah, we're good. Oh, by the way, Amy, Mark, I realised I didn't actually give any context to who Mark is. Mark was a delivery driver. So ages ago I was streaming and I was like, I need to keep a lookout for a delivery. I had a delivery coming and like, I'm talking years ago. And it was what, I can't remember what app it was or what delivery service, but they sent me a picture of the delivery guy and it was Mark. And I was just like, that's funny. Let's make him a follow him out. So yeah, Mark's just an unofficial channel sponsor who delivered me something once. I don't even think I met him. I think he dropped it off. I don't even think like he knocked on the door and I actually met him or anything.
Their energy's tangible. It feels like I can reach it.
Okay, right. Now where does he go?
Oh, I really don't like the sound of that. Okay, let's just back up slightly, shall we?
I just realised I need to follow him so I know where he goes.
Damn.
Work never ends, huh? Hey.
Okay.
Babes, I left my wallet behind.
So there is not a viable place to shoot him.
Oh, come on, I'll be like,
Get lost. I don't want my boss seeing you around here.
you know, I am going to give this place such a low rating online. And
That's fun.
friend is on you.
Okay, he goes in there. It's not super useful. Is there a better pickup point for this gun? There's got to be, right? See where that is. If that's where I think it is, that's a much better pickup.
Good evening, 47.
Thank you.
And welcome to Berlin.
Thank you.
Tonight, you shouldn't have any trouble locating your
Head on in, but
target.
keep left.
He's
Back
keeping
around
to the upper level of the club and doing very little to fly under anyone's radar. I haven't found any records
left,
of
you
him
say?
crossing paths before, but I wonder if he's trying to bait the club's owner out of the back room for a meeting. Best of luck, Agent.
Okay. So I'm gonna need a different spot. Ooh, what about on the stairs? Is this where I did it from last time?
This operation's quite a juicy one, isn't it? Hundreds of people out in the middle of nowhere. I don't feel right.
Okay, so I need to be further back.
That looks bad. You okay?
Shit!
But where does he go? Oh, okay, he's gone into panic mode. Okay, so I need to be further back so she doesn't see me.
Good evening, 47.
Yeah.
And welcome to Berlin.
Head on in, but keep left.
Tonight, you shouldn't have any trouble locating your target. He's keeping to the upper level of the club and doing very little to fly under anyone's radar. I haven't found any record of them crossing paths before, but I wonder if he's trying to bait the club's owner out of the back room for a meeting. Best of luck, Agent.
And I'm like 99% sure that this has to have been.
This operation's quite a juicy one, isn't it? Hundreds of people out in the middle.
I'm gonna throw up.
That is Alexius Lascaridis. He should be here with one of his bodyguards, so be careful.
Right. So where does he go to throw up? That's the question. He goes in here.
Sir, sir, I'm talking to you.
Okay, he didn't.
What's wrong with you?
Okay. What if I do it from in there? That might be what I did last time, you know, thinking
Good
about
evening,
it.
47.
Let's go
And
find out.
welcome to Berlin.
Head on in, but keep left.
Tonight, you shouldn't have any trouble locating your target. He's keeping to the upper level of the club and doing very little to fly under anyone's radar. I haven't found any record of them crossing paths before, but I wonder if he's trying to bait the club's owner out of the back room for a meeting. Best of luck, Agent.
And I'm like 99% sure that this has to have been.
This operation's quite a juicy one, isn't it? Hundreds of people. I don't feel
That
right.
is Alexius Lascaridis. He should be here with one of his bodyguards, so be careful.
Last thing I need to check is if I take this guy out, what does his guard do? And does he go away, or does he come in to look, or... He comes in. Okay. Right. I got this. I got this. This is the attempt.
Good evening, 47, and welcome to Berlin.
Thank you. I'm going to let the cutscene play out.
Have any trouble locating your target.
Because this one's the one where I'm going to walk it, so the timing's different anyway.
Fly under anyone's radar. I haven't found any record of them crossing paths before, but I wonder if he's trying to bait the club's owner out of the back room for a meeting. Best of luck, Agent.
Head on in, but keep left. No! I don't know how long he stands there and talks for, but I probably missed my first shot at him. Oh no, he waits there for me. Beautiful.
Hundreds of people. I'm gonna throw up.
That is Alexius Lascaridis. He should be here with one of his bodyguards, so be careful.
Oh, I really don't like the sound of that. Oh, God, I feel sick. Sorry, let me through.
Well done, 47. I'll inform the client while you make your escape.
See, just doing that little sickness shot on him gave me that little extra time to move him. I thought he'd go fully away somewhere else. But you know what? If it works, it works. I do think sometimes the Seeker's quite overpowered. Like, he just kind of makes everything a bit simple sometimes. It's just like, oh, I can just move people around the map at will. As long as I can find a place to shoot from. Which, as I've just demonstrated there, isn't always the most difficult thing. Why does it always come up with saving when it's not something that can be saved mid-mission? Why does it just not try? That feels like it's something that should have been fixed a long time ago. Look at me. I want to ride my bicycle. Oh, well, someone else's bicycle. Any bicycle will do. And that's how you do it. Silent Assassin, suit only. Easy enough. I got 3 things for that? Genuinely don't know what the third one is. 257. And I didn't even run.